Hi everyone, it's Tony Richards and welcome to today's Life Focus. I want to talk for just a few minutes as this is the end of the week and we've been talking all week about, in one form or another, education. And I want to talk about educational success today. What is educational success for you? For some people, it might be completing a degree. For some people, it might be the opportunity to have completed something, a correspondence course. For some people, it just might be getting through a book that they've read. And maybe they felt that was a very successful thing to do, and that it is. And that's wonderful. But I want to just close up today with some thoughts about and some tips on ways you can develop and strengthen your educational success. And first of all, I think it's important that we understand and we highlight important pieces of information. We're going to be bombarded with hundreds of thousands of pieces of information daily that come across. But there are some things that we really want to latch onto and hold on to. And if you're reading an article, when I read, I've got it right here, I have a highlighter that I have with me, and I will underline and highlight so I can go back and review later on, or maybe use as research information. But it's important because those are the type of things that we tend to gravitate to and are important to us, so we should have some type of record of holding on to it. Learn from different mediums. All kinds of ways to learn, from books and journals and TVs, good programs. There are some lousy TV programs out there, but you can learn from TV, from schools, and the most important education piece for me is life itself. I think being able just to go through every day looking at and understanding how life is impacting me and how I'm impacting my life and others. I think it's so important that we can learn from that. Going back, looking at life and understanding what it is and how it is, we can highlight that information because there are certain people that you definitely want to stay in touch with. Other people that, okay, they're acquaintances. I have said this before and I'll say it again. I have a tremendous amount of acquaintances, but only a few really close friends. So, but learn from different sources. Talk to experts. There are a lot of people who know a lot of great things. And I try to surround myself with people who know more than I do, because that's how you learn. You look and sometimes it can be a little challenging and can strain you a little bit. But on the other hand, it helps you to grow. It helps you to see things from a different perspective. I think healthy relationships are important, and when you have those relationships with people that are viewed or seen even by yourself and by others as experts in their area or their field, or experts in the community, maybe experts, maybe it's your parent who's teaching you how to do different things. Maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's your friends. A lot of different ways to learn. A lot of different experts out there that come in a lot of different areas. Study something every day. This is something that I really, truly believe in. Every day when I get up, I think, I do not want to go to bed this way, the way I woke up. I want to learn something. I want to study something different today. Ben Franklin used to say, when he got up every morning, he used to say, "What good can I do today?" And when he went to bed at night, he said, "What good did I do today?" And I think that's important. By studying something every day, we're enriching ourselves, and we're growing in ourselves, and it's going to help us to teach others as well. But it's also giving us the opportunity to grow, and that's so important. That's a form of education, of educational success and self-education. Make learning your lifestyle. Make learning your lifestyle. Resolve right now to say, you know what? I'm going to go out. Even if I go out right now and look outside, I can learn something. I can learn something from the trees. I love to study trees. I think they are so fascinating because they're different. They bend different way in different seasons, and they just persevere, it seems like, no matter what. And that's what we have to do. I think that's what we have to do in life. We have to bend a different way in different environments, different situations, but we can't break. We got to stay strong. So make learning your lifestyle. Set goals. Setting goals is so important. Because if you don't have a goal, how do you know when you've reached something? You know, it's like the team that goes out there to play football, and they're practiced and they're ready to go, and they run out onto the field and the goalposts are gone. You know, how do you know? How do you know when you've scored? How do you know when you've won? How do you know when you've advanced? How do you know when you've bettered yourself? You set goals. If you say, I want to go from here to the house to the market, you've got a goal, because you know, psychologically at least, you've done it 1,000 times probably, if not more, and you know how you're going to go. The goal is to get there, and you do, and you accomplish that. Same thing in life, same thing with education. Set a goal for yourself. You can learn. There's a lot of free information right now on the web and on the internet through webinars and other things that are great. So set goals. Have a schedule. Stick to the schedule. Too many times people say, I'm going to do this, and then just kind of go off on a different tangent. Studies that are done over and over and over again by people who have found success, either in life, through education, through whatever. When asked what are some of the most important things you have done, generally one of the top 1 or 2 or 3 things is, I had a schedule and I stuck to the schedule. Very, very, very important. And then the last thing that I want to mention is, look at every obstacle as an opportunity. Look at everything you're doing today as an opportunity. I've said this before, the pandemic can really be an opportunity. Yes, it's terrible. Yes, it's rough. Yes, it's challenging and straining us to the max. But I also believe there's an opportunity in there. And we have to learn, we have to understand, we have to appreciate what God has put before us. He'll test us, and that's what he's doing right now. But like the tree, you may bend, but don't you dare break. Same thing with education. Educate yourself in many ways. Stay on top of things. Study every day. Study your environment. Study people. You don't have to do formal education, but study something. Learn something new every day. Well, I hope that this week has been helpful for you. We've looked at education in a lot of different ways. And I wanted to do this because I think it's important, because you have a unique gift inside of you. And if we don't understand it, if we don't educate ourselves, if we don't begin to apply it, we're going to waste it. And I don't want you to spend another second on wasting time or wasting your talent. So work for educational success in yourself, and you will go forward. Hey, write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. My website is TonyRichards.net. This program will be uploaded to YouTube in about 20 minutes. Simply go to youtube.com and type in Tony Richards Life Focus. This program, along with others, will be available to you. Please share them whenever and however you'd like. Thanks so much. You have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday. Take care. God bless. Wear the mask. Education, so important. A lot of different ways in which you can get educated. Find one that works for you. Become an educational success statistic and go forward.